now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now, we're going to do a reaction to two gangster for YouTube, Hoover Criminal Summers, Young Hawk, for the put off. Now, I guess he the one that brought them guys over there to his neighborhood a couple of weeks ago, and then he get on the internet and goes at people that had something to say about the whole situation. So now his homeboys are saying, man, we want to put you off. Now, this is what they got on the internet. I don't know per se. All this stuff is just internet stuff. But one thing I can say about this, man, if you in your 30s, 20s and all that, somebody talking about putting you off, man, I don't understand where y'all get that. Ain't nobody going for none of that. These people rules over here, so I guess that's how they get down. But all that put off, yeah, we gonna put off right off the face of the earth. With some people ain't going for that. But like I say, these ain't politics, man, and it's all internet stuff. So let's jump right into this. Young Hawk gets summons for the put off. Let's get to this though.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? This is a crazy story, so make sure that you watch it all the way through. Yesterday, I dropped a segment about Young Hawk responding to ODM Slim. He was also responding to 4Extra. My boy was talking spicy. You would have thought he was the boogeyman himself. He was the guy who brought King Pill and G Uno to the park. It was a park located in their set. Now, here's a quick recap of what Young Hawk had to say.
Hey, ODM Slim, bro.
Before we get into that, I want to say something, man. I want to say something about this whole thing. I'm gonna run this for a little bit. These guys, King Pill, G Uno, a couple of other Power Rules, Bloods, whatever the case it may be, pulled up to these dudes' neighborhood at a park. Now, they said that it was kids in this park. You know, people go to the park, enjoy themselves, take their kids there, the animals there, have a good time at the park, and you got gang members there at the park. Now, this is how innocent people always get caught up in gang violence, drive-by shootings, and things like that. By these dudes being in that park, definitely could have put somebody's life in danger other than they own somebody's kid, man. They not thinking. You got to think. So maybe this is one of the reasons why they say, man, we putting him off. He got these dudes over here in the hood, making the hood hot for no reason. I don't know, man. It's this internet clout you want to be on. They don't know, but from this video, they want to put him off because of this. Let's get to this, man.
Bro, like, ain't you a old like, man, ain't you like almost 50 dead on me? You on sitting on a podcast, running your fucking mouth, popping at a camera, doing all that old buster on the dead homie. I'm the Hoover that brought G Uno and King Pill to my set. You mark ass on Verdang, and if a don't like the video, if a don't like taking them on Vernon and Fig Patrol, taking them to you towns where you shot the vlog at, tell that 4Extra stop screaming out Vernon Avenue from Crab Shot or Fig. Stop doing that weird ass on the dead homies.
K-Mac from...
Yeah, you know what, man? That's kind of aggressive. This is what I don't get. What is wrong with you dumbass niggas, man? What is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all know they watching this. I'm tired of even talking about it. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do. Get caught up, get your head blew out. Fuck you if that's what you want to do. Go out there and do the dumb shit, because I'm sounding like a broken record talking to you dumbass niggas. Why do y'all feel the need to scream and talk loud to your goddamn phone, to your camera, to somebody that you trying to get at? You done made them aware that you on their radar. And it's just crazy, man. Like, if anything happened, they coming straight to you. They know your dumb ass done did it because you don't hear talking about it. Your blood pressure gonna be high, screaming and yelling at somebody that you don't have no access to other than getting on your phone or your camera talking shit. Man, this is some dumb ass shit right here.
Rolling 40s Crip had a message for Young Hawk. He said, why did you take him to the 515 Deuce Park? Ain't you from the 94? Why didn't you take him there? They're saying you should get DP'd because you went to a park that's not in your section. And you didn't tell nobody from 5 Deuce that you was gonna be over there. You never told anybody from Hoover that you was gonna pull up with King Pill or Compton G Uno. They was all shocked to learn about it on YouTube.
But the question is, why G Hawk? Why did you take these guys, the 5 Deuce and the Troubles Park? Why didn't you take them to your hood and 94 Hoover hood? This a guy that said he jumped on this diss track and brung these guys outside because he got a riff with 4 Extra from 10 to 12 years ago. Man, that's a long time.
Woo, man, game banging. Look what it has become, man. I seen Whack 100 and it was a couple of guys over there at No Jumper, Adam 22, and they was having an argument about gangster and gangster. Now, Wack was saying the gangsters is like the mafia dudes in the movies that was getting money, was about business. Now, a gangster, baby gangster, tiny gang, all that old stuff, man, that's the street stuff. And, man, this ain't no gangster shit at all right here. This ain't no gangster shit, man. It's just pure, just on the internet, just signing your... I'm gonna put this information out there. Here you go, passing it straight to the police department and letting them know everything that you about to do so they can lock y'all dumbass. And a lot of you dumbass niggas need to be off the streets, man. Y'all need to come get these kind of criminals, because it seems like a lot of these dudes that's on here 9 times out of 10 be the ones that cannot go back to their neighborhoods.
For you to bring these guys outside and then try to incite a war with it's not a good look. While your boy Baby Rico saying who needs the DP, how about Young Hawk? Brung them guys outside, took them to the 50s. The 50s wasn't, he say he tapped in with some 50s, but obviously a lot of 50s didn't know what was going on,
Now here's some crazy news that you can use. Triggerbird is a well-respected G from the set, and he had a message for Young Hawk. He said you're no longer from the set. He said Young Hawk is a dropout, somebody that's deemed no good. According to him, this is why he didn't tell nobody from Hoover that he was pulling up.
So you mean to tell me he did all this screaming and yelling and going on one, and they saying you can't even go back on? I don't know. I'm just adding my little fuel to whatever they already got on here to keep y'all, just to let y'all know how, this is just my opinion on how I think about this stuff, right? You on the internet doing all this yelling and screaming and hooping and hollering, you can't even take your ass back to your hood. What was the purpose of this shit? Come on, man.
This is why he didn't bring King Pill to the 9-4. This story is getting spicy, my boy.
Man, that nigga ain't from the set.
Who?
What you mean? He said you need to interview the Young Hawk dude. Man, that nigga ain't no interview. I ain't interview no dropout.
They ain't interview no dropout.
Crazy. That nigga that brought the weird ass King Pill to the set. That nigga is not from the set. That nigga's a weirdo. And Hoover don't stand for that. Like, we just let it go down there with some PDLs and some, man, Hoover, that's all.
This internet shit tricky, bro.
Yes, the internet get tricky, man. Now, this is some of his people. This is what his people got to say. Alleged, I don't know. We can't see their face. We just here to record, and it could be anybody. But for what we hear, they saying he can't come over here. He brung some people over here that don't got no business over here. My thing is, regardless of who he brung over here, right? That's what he got to go through. My thing is, why would you take him to a park where there's kids in the park? They said it was kids in there. Why would you do that? If you from a neighborhood, y'all got a backyard over there, y'all got somewhere y'all can go over there and hang out, why would you take him where his kids at? And that's the dumb shit.
Oh gosh, because the food of people.
Triggerbird did some time with Young Hawk, and according to him, he was there when Young Hawk rolled it up. Triggerbird had a message for the rolling 40s. He said if you're mad at King Pill, if you're mad at Compton G Uno, then you gotta take that one up with Young Hawk, because he's not from the set. Hoovers don't approve anything that this man says or does. He acts alone. So if y'all got any issues, take that up with him. This ain't got nothing to do with the Hoovers.
And Gang is really doing that in the set to try to make us mad because he know that he can't come around us, bro. And I was right there in prison when that nigga dropped out. Talking to me on went right to the...
Yeah, it be like that. It be like that too sometimes. It be them dudes that can't go back to the hood. The homies then booted them out of there, and then they get on this internet and do all type of crazy shit, try to make the section look bad that they come from. But y'all was fully representing them sections, and now you can't go back over there. Y'all do I see this all the time. It be a whole lot of dumb shit going on out these dudes' mouths that can't go back to their hood, man.
The police on Hoover Street. So that's why he be doing a little weird to make the homies mad, acting like niggas standing on. They ain't standing on that weird ass shit he be doing, bro. It's out. Whatever that got going, that's on that. That ain't no Hoover issue. That's not no Hoover deal. That ain't no Hoover nothing. You feel me? That's on that. That's his friends. For real, bro, that name from the set, nigga don't represent us, nigga.
Nigga said the groove line's supposed to go.
And I was there, that nigga grew it all. That nigga soft. Want to make threats to all the homies, cause grew boo boo. I'm talking about that weird from the section. Well, it was from the set.
So there you have it, man. You got a guy that brung some enemigos, or you know, somebody that ain't supposed to be in his neighborhood. Not even his neighborhood. He took it to somebody else's part of town and let them go over there and cause all this havoc for internet fame, trying to be an internet sensation. He gets on here hooping and hollering, and his homie saying that he can't go back to the hood. He's not official and all that. A bunch of dumb shit, man. What y'all think? Leave y'all comments in the comment section. Man, I sure hate that I got to report this, but you got to let the youngsters know out there. Look at this shit that you is signing up for. It's going to be a whole lot of dumb shit, a whole lot of goofy shit. You're going to get kicked in your ass and get kicked off the set if you do some dumb shit by another grown man. Another grown man is going to put his hands on you like you his kid and tell you can't come back over. Yeah, all right, okay. You can't try that with everybody. Your ass to be put off, all right off the face of the earth. Man, it's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, and I'm done with this whole little situation. We done got to the end of it. It's Compton Rick Rock. I'm gone. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it.